right, I was just asked by one of my clients and well-wishers. He just said, Loy, I'd just like you to make a video, the video idea, possible. I'd just like to know your perspective. So the question was, when you compare UAE to Thailand to Dubai, in a nutshell, which one would you prefer and why? All right. And just give me one drawback and one plus point. Fine. So this is my opinion, uh, based on my personality, based on, these tattoos, the way that I am. So it may not work for you, but, I'm just giving you my opinion. Uh, right off the bat, between UAE, that is Dubai, India, and Thailand, I would hands down any day prefer UAE. The reason being is it's a global business hub. You can make shitloads of money. You can network. You have the best life over there. It's like living the high life. The best brands, the best restaurants, the best entertainment lounges, tax-free environment, fast and furious, exhibitions, conferences. It's a entrepreneur's paradise. It's for someone who really wants to make money, who wants to grow, who wants to have a happening life. Whether it is doing exercise, being trained by a professional coach, triathlon, swimming, running, going to the gym, entertainment, girls, movies, buying latest products, networking, business contacts, setting up a business, meeting people. Literally every single thing that you'd want to make a happening life if you're ambitious. UAE all the way, all the way. There's absolutely no match if you say UAE, India, and Thailand. I'm giving you my point of view. Okay. Now, I will give you one disclaimer though, that I've been in UAE for 40 years. So I know the loopholes of the system. If someone who just embarked new, maybe you wouldn't be able to navigate through the system because 40 years versus newbie. Okay. So, and coming to Thailand, I also have to give a disclaimer that I'm only in Samui, the small island, and it's a very quiet place. I live near the forest, so I'm not in Bangkok, which is the most happening place on the in Thailand. It's like it's as fast and furious as Dubai. It's like the fashion hub. It's literally, you'll meet females who and males who look like K-pop. You'll see everything is fast. Everything is like But obviously, there's a shut off time after maybe say 10 o'clock, 11, 12. While UAE doesn't sleep. UAE is 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's just never sleeps. The whole place never. You'll get 24 hours cafe, 24 hours supermarkets, 24 hours, everything. Okay, Thailand is after a particular time, people have to go to sleep, especially even in Bangkok. Uh, Bangkok is good for like a holiday, an experience, a short term kind of a visit. Thailand is great for people who want to retire. You have enough and more money, you can come down and retire. Although there are many options. I'm just giving you between UAE, Thailand, and what do you call the India. UAE would be ideal if you decide that you want to lock your money there and have a tax-free environment. But remember, even though freedom is there, it's not that free because they still have the Islamic flavor of rules and regulations. Thailand on the other hand is much more free, much more open. Live in relationships, have fun, sleep around, do whatever you want. The red light district and all that, which is there in UAE but not official. If you get what I mean. So Thailand is more like a holiday, more like the East meets the West. So there's a cultural mishmash, a kind of blend, and you'll meet the best of Asian women, the best of Asian culture, the best of Asian tradition, values. Dubai is more like just a virtual reality, artificial fake world. Okay. So, given a choice, if you want to retire, just laid back, be by the beach, have enough money, and especially if you're a Western passport holder, Thailand is not bad. Although, like I told you, there are very many other options like Philippines, Bali, wherever you want to go there. So they are competing heavily for people with money and Western passports. All right. Running a business, Thailand, don't get into it. It's better if you're not a citizen. Uh, Dubai all the way. Okay. And it's not that you can't network with people in Thailand, but people come down to Thailand for a very short time and they go. While Dubai, people actually can set up the regional or business hub because it has international laws and people. Although there are a lot of questions with regards to banks, services, and ease of doing business and all that. But like I said, if you know the loopholes of the system, it's good. Finally, it comes down to India. I'm sorry, but even though I'm an Indian passport holder, for me, India is like a total and utter nightmare. Now, there are people who says, when have you come down to India? What do you know about India? Boss, I come down to India very often, but I don't advertise this. I don't talk about it. I like to come into India, do my thing, get out. India is massive. India is huge. It is massive. It is like crazy. If you're thinking of starting a business in India, just forget it. Please don't do it because you will lose all your effort, all your creativity, all your passion, all your. India is frustrating to start a business. India is a disaster if you're not based in India. Do not, under any circumstance, start a business in India. It's a nightmare. That's number one. If you're looking for freelancers or if you're looking for someone just on contractual basis, or you have a business abroad, you can get plenty of uh, people to do the work. And yes, because of the rupee value being so low, you have a edge where you can pay them comparatively less. Comparatively, okay. Managing people is a nightmare in India. There are various temperaments, various behavior patterns, clannishness. Managing Indians itself is an art form. Uh, Lifestyle, unless you are living like the creme de la creme, unless you are living and you have the means to live in a nice, posh, or quiet locality, otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. Food is a nightmare. Health, sanitation, infrastructure, everything is a bloody headache. Okay. India is only good if you're just going to meet someone business or going for a holiday, going to visit cultural sites and all that. But living there in India is terrible, terrible. And I've mentioned this too many times on my videos. The biggest curse, the biggest icky, yucky thing in India is the, what do you call that? The mentality. Gossipy, crab mentality, backstabbing, and especially after Modi came into power, yes, there are a lot of good things for the elite, the super rich in India or India as a whole, but to the people, middle class, lower class, it's a nightmare. There's too much of political gundagiri, hooliganism, yeah, superstition. Nowadays, there's too much of, oh, you don't know the local language and then they'll beat you up. They take the law into their own hands. Very unprofessional environment, highly politicized, highly superstitious, highly unprofessional, absolutely disgusting, zero civic sense. It is like just the opposite of Dubai, total opposite. Okay, so if Dubai is 90% like wow, super clean, super sophisticated, super amazing, India is just the flip opposite. 80, 90% is disgusting, horrible, terrible. It's a nightmare to stay. All right. So, like I told you, unless you are the super rich and living with the super rich, yeah. But then again, remember, after you get out of your house, you'll have to meet, greet, and interact with all the normal everyday people. So, from the infrastructure to the sanitation to the civic sense to the mannerisms to the mentality to the overcrowding to the pollution to everything, it's just utterly terrible and disgusting. Okay. And given a choice, I would rather die in some other country than try to, you know, suffer and live in India. I'm sorry, but it's not my cup of tea. And I can challenge you and tell you this: most of the NRIs, although there are, one or two exceptions, exceptions for everything. Majority of the NRIs, once they leave India, they never want to come back. And if you have lived abroad and experienced the luxuries, the sophistication, the benefits, the perks, the lifestyle, India is like taking 10 steps back. No matter how modern India is, no matter how 4 trillion economy or whatever bullshit they hype up, thanks to the Modi media, India is like taking 20 steps back into the Stone Age, which I'm sorry, but personally, I'm not interested. Okay, I'm very happy being outside. That is why, given a choice between spending more and living in Thailand or spending less and living in India, any day out of India, I prefer. So these are my comparisons. So Dubai is number one. Next comes Thailand, somewhere where I stay. Last, right down somewhere is India. Yeah. And yeah, if there was only one drawback that I didn't mention, that is, it's me personally. In Dubai, because of my tattooed face, because of, this, uh, what do you call that? Shaitan, as per Islam, the devil, it's not allowed. So I'll always be living with the insecurity that some Muslim guy will say, Allah, stop the law, and some crazy religious fanatic guy and try to cause problems for me living in Dubai, even though I'll be minding my own business. But then again, remember, um, it's not everywhere. But then again, the risk is very much visible because you can see my face. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share. And if I had to advise anyone between the three, I would say you're ambitious, you want to make money, you want to live the life, you want to enjoy business opportunities, growth, fast and furious, and be at the business hub of the Middle East and travel anywhere in the world. Dubai, number one. Number two would be Thailand if you plan to retire, laid back, enjoy the rest of your life, or just come for a holiday, fun, non-Islamic perks and benefits. Last, if not the least, if you're looking at to see what is poverty and Indians want to be with a Western template and a little bit of drama if you want in your life, go to India. It's not that India is all that bad, but unless you have relatives and friends and all that. And yeah, if you're looking to experience an adventure and get scammed and meet the poorest of the poor and see things you have never seen, from pissing, shitting, and farting in the streets and, you know, unbelievable pothole roads and garbage floating around. And on the other hand, the rich and famous driving in their expensive cars. And yes, there is food, there is entertainment and all that. But like I said, you need a proper guide to take you around. Otherwise, you'll be like, where the hell am I? Okay, so I've given you the three. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Agree, disagree, love to hear from you. This is my opinion. All right, you guys take care. It's me signing off. Yalla, bye.